You might think this is what my morning looks like as a 22-year-old with no kids and no relationship. In reality, it's this. I'll be honest with you, today I did not have any German because I decided to take a day off. That's why I'm not going to German, I'm only going to work, have a few hours to do all of my morning routine and to throw in a couple of extra things that I usually don't have time for in the morning. Don't get me wrong, I love learning German for some reason. I don't know, this school has this effect on me and people around, my classmates, but our second teacher is sick. She's not able to teach us German 2 days a week. That's why our other teacher and another teacher are split in these 2 days, and I do not like the second teacher, who is just like a random teacher. Her approach is really random. She does not really have any kind of schedule. Her activities for us are really wrongly planned. That's why I'm taking a day off, so just I save myself some nerves, you know, and I've already done my German yesterday at home, so I'm not obliged to do it today. I hope you can relate, but the mess is always a thing, is always the thing in this house, in this household. For some reason, they're just always like that. Yesterday I was doing German, that's why my books are right there. The mic stuff, my phone, another camera, neon sign that I've ordered recently. Wanna check it out? Ta-da! I kinda like it. I suggest we go and wash ourselves. I wanna eat. I'm really hungry, like really hungry. I've been watching H2O, Just Add Water. I'm not sure, we pronounce it H2O, both in Russian and in Ukrainian, and that was a huge thing, I know. But I never watched it before, and I just decided to watch it. Third season is definitely the worst. Like, why would they change Claire Holt? I'm not sure, maybe she was filming something else at the time, but like, why would they change her? So I've been just watching it in the mornings, in the evenings, when I eat. Unfortunately, when I eat, I watch stuff. Watch something on YouTube or on Netflix. That's such an awful habit. Is it me, or is your face also always red? After I do my skincare, that's just crazy. Those products I showed you, I've got them recently. They're actually great. I saw them on, I think, TikTok, because I downloaded it recently to continue posting it there. Korean skincare allegedly does wonders. Like, I'm not expecting it to get rid of my acne, but it's definitely something. I mean, the moisturizer I got, let me show you. It is genuinely something. I'm obsessed. It's probably the best moisturizer I've ever had. It leaves your skin so soft. I'm fascinated by how this thing works. I also heard about this sunscreen for a while, Burrito. I had their cleanser already for quite a few months, but I didn't think it was suitable for me. But this SPF, and it's also 50+, and it also leaves your skin so soft, so nice. It's really comfortable on the skin. And I've got a Riddle shot. I also saw recommendation. I'm not even sure if you can use it with the acne. Like, I don't have the worst acne, but I still have a lot of acne. You can see my face, I'm breaking out, but it's been quite okay. Refines rough skin and, you know, smoothest skin. I usually have something random for breakfast because I do not have time or any desire to cook anything in the morning, so I just take whatever mom cooked. Yes, I live with my mom and she cooks almost always. Of course, I can do myself something simple. I can prepare something simple for myself, but I almost never do that. So we're gonna have a little, I think you can call it mac and cheese, because it's literally like pasta with cheese and then some chicken. Yesterday I forgot to write in my journal, so let's do this together. Because every single evening in my life, sometimes in the morning, I write an evening retrospective. How was my day? What did I do good? What good did I do for others? What good did I do for myself? And I just define how I can be better tomorrow and what actions I can take, what intention I could set, I didn't do that yesterday. Let's do this now. You might remember that I wanted to get into meditation again, so let's try again. I've noticed how much anxiety I've gained through the last couple of years. For example, in 2020, I used to do meditation and other practices regularly. Chinese practices, for example, like Luyong, and I think mostly or even all of them are related to Chinese medicine. And I just felt so much better. I was stable. I wasn't as anxious. Now I can feel how I'm so easily irritated, and it takes at least 5-10 minutes to calm my heart, to stop thinking as much about things I have to do, I need to do, about what I want to do next. I'm just sitting there and my heart goes like that. Like, I can feel it, not being able to stop. Do you also feel that? I feel like with social media and constant doom scrolling, watching something, it only becomes worse. And I feel this urge to just shut my brain out. Can I just stop thinking all the time? And the more I wait, the less success I feel when I'm only starting with meditations, when I'm trying to get back. When I do like the first few times, I can't feel any results. Like, of course I feel a bit more stable, a bit more calm, but the effect is not as prominent. The effect is not as transparent when it used to be in 2020, 2021. I was just so much better in it. Like, this is my pain, not being able to get back into that routine. Even though I have space, I have a room to myself, I can do it whenever. I just don't do that. There isn't gonna be much sun today, is it? It's all just clouds that are covering the sky, and it's really sad. We don't have much sun these days. I have a pile of books the size this big. These are all the books I've tried to read quite a few times. I've started like at least 2 or 3 times all of these, and I haven't gotten far. I just haven't gotten far, and they're just sitting there on my shelf, and I thought we could read some. I really have to get into reading again and to have my little reading era. I bought a series of books which are not really related but are all from the same author, from a spiritual teacher. And I suppose most of the books by this teacher are actually written by his students, by his close students. And he's originally French, and because I can't read French, I cannot access the books in French, so I have to read in Russian. But actually I would love to learn French, maybe someday. So the books are about Reiki, different practices, about Enneagram. If you don't know what this is, you should check this out. It's not a regular typology system. It's a very important knowledge that has been passed on for thousands of years, and it's really important. That's really an interesting topic. If you want to check this out, you can just Google it or read some books about it. This is the name, Enneagram. This is generally my favorite topic to learn about. It's awesome how many topics there are to learn, how many interesting things there are to learn, and such a pity we don't have much time on this earth to learn all of it, or at least most of it. What do you think I should wear? I'm voting for a pair of jeans because it's still cold for some reason. Where is summer? I haven't worn these in a while. I think this is Bershka. Yep. This is a pair of gray jeans from Bershka. They were on sale. I decided to get them because I've never had a pair of gray jeans, of good gray jeans. And I'm voting for a sweater. We could do a gray one or a striped beige and black one. Here we go. This is just a plain gray sweater. This is from NAKD with a dash. So this and the jeans or this. I'm voting for the striped one. The striped one just seems like more fun. I've actually gotten these so cheap on sale. The only thing is that I never pull up to work all dressed up, all dolled up, because I work at the factory. Like, I have 15 minutes to get there and then 15 minutes to get back home, and I don't need to dress up because the whole process is just so fast. Just as easy as that. If I could, I would probably wear a pair of joggers and a hoodie all day long, or like a tee with a pair of joggers. And I never wear jewelry at work because we're not allowed to. As a factory worker, you, especially working with the food, in the production of food, you're not allowed to wear any jewelry. You have a uniform. Thanks for spending the morning with me, and you have a nice one. I'm really grateful to have you here. Take care.